Hello and welcome to Clear Channel 333. This is going to be an impromptu message because I did not plan on putting out a message today. I actually already had some pre-recorded videos that I was going to upload. However, things change, okay? When someone needs a message, have to be available to give the message. So today is summer solstice, okay, the beginning of the summer solstice, and therefore the energies of the sun are very powerful. Okay, so now when I was getting this song channeled to me, I automatically knew that someone was going through dark night of the soul, okay? Some type of depression, okay? Just from experience and experience with others. And before I say all that, before I explain what's going on here, now I had my cards sitting out just from shuffling and clearing the energy. And I usually, when I come to do a reading, I will have all my cards cleared out, and for some reason today I didn't feel the need to declutter the table prior to starting the reading, and I feel like that's very significant. You could be someone who needs to declutter. You may feel like your mind is very cluttered right now, especially if you're going through any type of depression or dark night of the soul. Now, the reason why I'm saying either or is because you may not know what a dark night of the soul is. And if that is the case, and you were drawn in by the title, it's because you are an unawakened soul, okay? So part of my duty is to awaken souls. If you are here and you do know what a dark night of the soul is, then you are an awakened soul. And obviously, you know, you do not just go through one awakening, okay? This can be, we have, several of them. But if you're going through some type of deep, dark depression, you don't know why, you don't understand the term dark night of the soul, this is most likely your, what they call the big bang, okay? Your first deep awakening. So I'm clearing this clutter maybe because it will help someone, okay? Maybe that's seeing things being cleared up is helpful in some type of way. Seeing some type of organization happening is helpful in some type of way, okay? Also, I didn't, usually when I get downloads, I will, because I automatic write and I have to literally translate my own writing, I will rewrite the channel message that I was getting. However, I didn't feel the need to do that today, okay? So you could be someone who, your process is of doing things feels chaotic, but it's how you process, okay? That processing organization process is helpful to you, is what I want to say. Okay, you could be a Virgo. I resonate because I have a Virgo Virgo rising, okay? So the decluttering process is helpful for me. I don't like clutter. I don't like a bunch of, chaos, okay? My inside world is very complex, okay? So I try to, as much as possible, keep my outside world simplistic, okay, if you get what I mean. It has everything to do with alchemizing, okay, because, you know, you'll hear as within, so without, or so out with. If you know how to maneuver things, you can kind of switch up that law, okay? Because my outside world does not reflect the complexity of my mind, okay? Or sometimes if I let it get out of control, the inner chaos, okay? My outside world does not reflect that 555 on the timer as I say that. So if you know how to organize your mind, and I like to call it organized chaos, okay? Your outside world will also be organized. Now, speaking of the summer solstice, I'm just going to get some cards out here because I am going to do a reading when I get through this channeled message or things that was coming through, okay? The power of the sun and regarding your solar plexus at this time, okay, this is a good time to clear out that stagnant energy, as you see there, okay. Your mental mind state at the time may be reflecting chaos to you, okay. Things are being brought up from your past, things that you need to deal with, past traumas. And so the song that I was getting channeled this morning was Face Myself, okay? And I know for a few of my soul family, when they were going through their dark night of soul, and I believe it was their first big one, okay, this song was coming through, was being channeled to me to relate to them, okay. So let me just say this before reading these lyrics, okay. So if you are here, you've been drawn to this video, okay, there's definitely a message here for you. But with saying that, I just want to say you're drawn into healing, okay, if you want healing. What do I mean by that? If you truly want healing, you seek it, okay? No one can heal you for you, okay? Someone can facilitate the healing, but you ultimately have to heal yourself, okay? And so what I mean by that is I'm a healer. I facilitate healing, okay? I'm going to guide you to what you need to facilitate your healing, okay? Because of course this is all energetic. You will have to physically tap in your own self. But once you click into one of these videos, okay, you energetically agree to receive whatever message you're being given, okay? So be mindful of what you click into. At any point in time, if anything's not resonating for you, click out, okay? But any information I give you, if I'm guiding you to other links, other people, you know, here on YouTube or wherever, it's because I know and I've experienced myself and I've done this work, okay? And I feel it's helpful, okay? So I'm not gonna give you or recommend anything to you that I haven't already done myself, okay? I'm not going to come on here and speak to you about anything that I haven't gone through myself, okay? So that's just to make you aware. Now, this song I was being channeled is called Face Myself. And this song is about facing your demons, your past traumas. And it's talking about pretty much what I gathered as going through a depression or dark night of the soul, okay? So it says, it's a slow burn down to the earth. If I have a drink, I know I gotta see the bottle through. It's a hard-earned lesson or two. There's a laundry list of all the shit that I'm addicted to. Now, no judgment. Somebody could be going through some type of substance abuse, addiction, what have you. Okay? But this is talking about going through this process. And it's like this part where it says, I know, okay? I gotta see this bottle through. It's like things are coming up for you into your awareness that you feel like, okay, if I just take this whole bottle, if I just smoke this whole blunt, if I just whatever, okay, that like I can block these things out, okay, because I know there's a lesson coming, but like I'm not ready for it, okay. 11:22 on the timer. And this could even, it doesn't even have to be a substance. It could be an addictive relationship, okay? Codependent relationship, familial or romantic, okay? Just take it as it resonates, if it resonates. But the next line is, I'm running, okay? So when going through these dark nights of the soul, you will feel like you want to run from these problems, okay? Or you don't feel like facing, you can't face whatever it is you're going through. You cannot drink away, smoke away, sex away. You cannot run from these problems, okay? If you truly want healing, then you will face the problem, okay? Ask yourself, why is this past situation still bothering me? How is it affecting me in the present? Why is it taking me down to this level of shame, embarrassment, whatever the case may be, okay? Whatever it is you are feeling. So the song is entitled Face Myself, okay? That's shadow work. You have to face yourself because, like I said, no one can do the healing for you. This also says, when the lights go down and no one's around, only way out, gotta face myself. When I'm in the clouds and it all goes south, when I hit the ground, gotta face myself. So like I said, no amount of running from past trauma can remove it, okay? When you're sitting there alone, when you're sitting there, you know, in this depression, when you're sitting there trying to figure out all the ways to run from the problem, once that's done, the problem's still gonna be there, okay? So, like I was saying, today is the first day of the summer solstice, and this is a sunstone. So if anyone is inclined to or drawn to work with crystals, a sunstone is a great tool to have to facilitate healing, okay? This morning while I was receiving light language, okay, channeled messages and everything that was coming in, that is what, you know, drew me into the conclusion of, you know, the reason why I'm doing this video. 1001 on the clock, getting out in the sun, and the song is coming to me right now, Age of Aquarius, okay? So you may want to listen to that. I will link it in the pinned comments, as well as this Face Myself song, so that you can listen to it. The song Age of Aquarius, okay, from way back in the day, is a prescription, okay? So listen to that song and you'll get what I mean, okay? The sun heals many things. So there is, and I specifically went out there to do a meditation. because it was brought into my awareness a couple days back. And so I set the intention that I was going to do this meditation. Okay, so the downloads came in as I was doing the meditation. So I'm going to also link it in the comments. Okay, now if you are new to guided meditations, if you are new to visualization, if you are new to meditating period, okay, you're going to want to start out slow. You don't need to meditate for an hour. Okay, first time starting, you don't need to force the visualizations. Okay, take it slow, build your way up to longer lengths in time if you feel guided to do so. The message I was receiving was that, okay, today is the beginning of, it's the height of the energy with this summer solstice portal. Okay, so the message was use the sun and the moon of the summer solstice to help you through this shadow phase. So shadow phase being your dark night of the soul, you healing from whatever this wounding is. Okay. And so the other message that I got was most potent today until 3 days after. So that's 4 days. Okay, 4 days is stability. 4s are being grounded and stable. Okay, so really getting the energy of the sun grounded in. Okay, and this is going to help with your mood, with it's calling in personal power and strength. Okay, to help you through this rough time is what it is. And so now I would suggest getting the meditation in at least one of these days within this 4 time frame. Okay, so even if on the 4th day, so that would be Sunday. Perfect. Like if you could do it on Sunday, okay, and then 3 days after consecutively, okay, for 4 days, that would really be helpful. Okay, with that consistency. Now sometimes things come into my awareness way before I even put a video out, so I've been doing this already for about a month now, so it is helpful. I get a lot of downloads, a lot of messages when it's sunbathing. Basically, you're sitting in the sun. You're soaking in the light codes. Okay, DNA upgrading, DNA activation. A lot of the times, memories of past lives will come up. So a lot of things happen when you're sunbathing, moon bathing as well, sitting under the light of the moon. Okay, tomorrow is the full moon. Okay, so all these things coincide. So that message of use the sun and the moon of the summer solstice. Today is the beginning of summer solstice. Tomorrow night is the full moon of the summer solstice. Okay, so you would really want to take advantage of this time frame to facilitate your healing. Okay. And like I said, don't force it. I would take maybe 10 minutes on that first day. Okay, whatever day that is you choose to start. So whichever 4 days you start or you choose to do this meditation, like on that first day, I would suggest, if you're new to meditating or visualizing, take that first day and just take maybe 10 minutes. Okay, to just feel it out. Okay, now there's also a guided visualization meditation. I will as well link it into the comment section so that you can go there as well. Do whichever one feels best for you, okay? Or do them one after the other, whatever you are being drawn to do, called to do, okay? If you've never visualized something, okay, Never did a visualization. It may be a little difficult, okay? So if you feel that it is difficult for you, don't continue at that time, because you don't want to frustrate yourself. You don't want to bring something into your awareness that will put a negative feel to it, okay? If you can visualize yourself from the point of view of something else, you have a very strong mindset. I will say that, okay? So visualization may come easy for you. However, if it does not, don't force it. Just do the guided visualizations as you're being guided, okay? Now, once you get to a certain point, you may find that your mind is like veering off to something else outside of the visualization, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's your self guiding you, okay? But you just want to make sure that you are aware so that you know where you're being guided, okay? So take into account that these cards that come out may not all resonate with you, okay? I'm just going to give some cards out from a few different decks and see what Spirit has for you, what messages come out. And I'm going to end with a postcard from Spirit, okay? So we know for sure that stagnant energy is here. That is why we're here, okay? Because that stagnant energy needs to be healed. If you do have any questions for me about any of this in the video, you can always leave a message in the comments, or you can send me an email. All that information is in the description box below, okay? Also, let me see, because I think I forgot something. Nope, I didn't. Okay, so also what I wanted to say about this song, Face Myself. Really listen to that song. I recommend listening to that song. Play it over and over if you have to, because although it's speaking those lyrics, the song is actually really uplifting, okay? So I know the vibration, the high vibration is there, so you just take that into account. You just get a prayer in right quick. Archangel Michael, ancestors of mine, of my highest good, my highest outcomes, please protect me as I open myself up to the energy of the collective needing this message today. Protect myself and the viewer from any negative interferences. Archangel Metatron, tap me into the knowledge and wisdom of the universe so that I may receive and give this message clearly and correctly. Holy Spirit, guide me, allow me to see as you see with all truth and clarity, please and thank you. So Holy Spirit, show me what messages do you have for the collective at this time regarding their healing. I don't feel I'm going to take all these. I'm going to take the ones that flipped over in the deck. Okay, so we have nightlife and puzzled. Okay, this very much could be your energy. This nightlife is that partying energy, as the song spoke about. Doing things to escape the healing. Okay, you may be puzzled and confused and not understanding what exactly is going on at this time. Things come up to the surface. Okay, these negative things that we once went through, the feelings are coming up. They resurface so that you can heal them. Things come back to your memory to show you that they need to be healed, okay? from this nightlife card, I'm getting that someone may be a stripper. Okay, I'm taking it as it resonates. Burned bridges and vacay, and they came out at the same time as well. And I feel like at this time you do not have the peace, and you don't have the option of some type of help. Okay, you don't have the option, like with this, I'm getting like someone doesn't have the option to take off work, okay, and to even do the healing. Okay, is the message I'm getting from this. It's like you feel like if you take days off, some type of bridge is going to be burned with your place of employment. Okay, because I'm not getting this here. It's just that burn bridges with this vacay. It's like somebody doesn't have paid leave, or somebody doesn't have enough vacation days, and you really need to go through this healing. And I'm going to say, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. How is it you get around this? Okay, how is it you can heal and still be able to function at work? Okay, now I'm going to suggest that if you just totally cannot take days off, I suggest that you take whatever break time that you do have at work to facilitate your own healing. Okay, when those people pass by, hey, you want to go to lunch? Let's go grab a bite. No, I'm good. I think I'll stay in. Okay, you may want to be in that energy, because like I'm getting the feeling of somebody getting off work and coming home and just like crashing and burning. Okay, so even when you get home, you don't have time to facilitate some type of healing for yourself. Okay, and sleep alone is not going to heal this. Okay, some people try to sleep it away. That's not what this is. Okay, that's not going to help. So you want to take those moments that you can, even if it's a 10-minute break. 10-minute break, turn on some music and just sit there, okay, without allowing any outside interference. Take that lunch break, okay, without any outside interference, and do the guided meditation or what have you, whatever you're being drawn to do. I think I want to go to, I'm going to go to my Before Tarot, okay, and this Before Tarot deck I use to just get an insight into the current situation. And before a decision is made, we always have that split second, okay, before we actually take the action. It's that split second of thought that we have, you know, that decision that has to be made. And that's where the magic is, okay? That time that we have to reflect and think before we act. Okay, so let's see what comes out from the Before Tarot. Spirit, show me what's the situation here. What does the collective need to think about before they make any sudden moves? And I'm asking this because you want to be careful with making decisions in this energy that you're currently in, okay? For whoever this message is for, you just want to be mindful of making decisions when you're not in a clear head, okay? Now, this is the Four of Wands, okay? Now, and like I said, this is a prior shot to the traditional tarot. So in this scene, if you can see it, let me see if I can make this clear, okay? This is someone on their way to their wedding. No vows have been taken. You may be seeing 1111. This could be a situation for someone. Now, in a reading, I did a quick read for a short. There was a message coming through of, you haven't reached the altar yet. There's something you need to be aware of, okay? So that energy is coming through. Paying attention, not making a decision in a negative mind state, in an unstable mind state, okay? These 4 wands is stability. 4s are stability, okay? Just touched on that a little bit earlier. So if your mind state is not stable at this time, you're going through depression, dark night of the soul, however this resonates for you, how could you make a coherent commitment to someone? Okay, now take this as it resonates. I get messages for people and you're drawn into the video and the message is not for you. Okay, this may be a message you need to relay to someone. So if you know someone in this situation, this is your key to speak up, relay a message, okay? So this speaks volumes here, okay? Especially with the energy already coming up. I think it was 2 days prior. The short is in my short section. But it was speaking of secrets being revealed and to pay attention to the dream state, okay? So that message is for somebody that is a strong energy. You have not made it to the altar yet. There's still time to turn around, I believe was the message. And also I want to speak to this, okay? Because I put this here. Somebody may be into comics, okay? But if you know anything about Superman, he gets his energy from the sun, okay? That's how he powers up. So that may be very significant for someone. Stay in the light of the sun. What are the messages you have to collect at this time? What else is going on they need to be aware of? Clarify this nightlife. Hierophant. Now, from this Hierophant, I'm getting healing, initiating healing, because this is an initiation, okay? The Hierophant is being initiated into his higher position, okay? He's being initiated into the Hierophant. This is gaining information. This is gaining awareness. He's being crowned, okay? So that is what you're here doing. You're getting information. You're being crowned with information. You could also be receiving messages in the dream state, okay, through your crown chakra. This is also someone needing to do some crown chakra healing, okay? But at the time of your going, and 3 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck again. I did pull it last time. I feel it needs to be pulled. When you're going through these dark nights of the soul, you will receive huge amount of information. That's why it could be jarring and confusing, and you could be puzzled, okay? So that is why there's a need for the meditation, okay? So just be mindful of that. Now, the Hierophant speaks of higher level of commitment, okay? And it's no coincidence that both of these cards are here, okay? So I really feel someone is, like I'm getting right now, that someone could be going through a depression because you don't know how to make this decision to walk away from this connection, okay? Because you feel like you're already too far in, okay? That's what's coming through, so take it as it resonates. Now, the 3 of Wands is foresight, okay? And foresight is speaking of being able to see into the future, being able to also predict by probability, okay, is what I want to say. Because you cannot see into one specific future. You can see into probabilities, okay? But the Three of Wands is setting something in motion as well. Now, the bird on his arm that is some type of communication. So receiving information about this situation, like this is the only thing that's coming through, okay? Is this commitment, okay? Now I could look at this another way, and this could be someone refusing to look at something in a higher level or with different perspective, okay? Running from the truth, okay? Running from the truth. But take it as it resonates. This Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with burned bridges. Eight of Cups is walking away from emotional attachments, okay? Being able to detach and walk away into what's going to be best for you, okay? No matter the sentiment, okay? No matter the sentimental ties to whatever it is. It's like someone wants to take one last drink before they finally walk away, okay? One last look, one last whatever this is, okay, for you. It's like somebody's not getting it, okay, that they need to take action because he is holding a wand. Wands are action. So looking back over your situation and seeing the truth of it is what's going to give you your personal power, okay? There's a huge sun here. And actually, I want to go back to my notes, okay? Because in doing my own visualization, like this, minus the paragliders or whatever they're called here, this sun with the darkness is what I saw, okay? Doing my own meditation. So the song "It's a Beautiful Morning" could be significant to someone. Okay, so what I was seeing is someone sailing into a sunset, okay? And that very much resembles this, okay? They're not sailing into a sunset, but they are going towards the sunset, okay, on these paragliders. I think that's what they're called. That may be significant. You may do that as a hobby or sport. I was seeing someone bathing in sunlight, but they are dark, okay? So that is what also prompted me into this reading, okay? So the phrase that I got was sun initiation, okay? So someone is going to get some initiations, okay? The Hierophant is here. The Hierophant has to do with initiations, okay? So understanding that you need to walk away from any emotional attachments, any bridges that have been burned, they're burned, okay? And you take your leave. But this marriage situation is heavily coming through for someone. I feel like you're overlooking some things that have happened negatively, okay? Because you feel like you've gotten too far. Like the wedding's already planned, the venue's already picked, like things are already in motion. So you feel like you can't turn away now. You will want to walk away from these emotional attachments before you actually proceed, is what I'm getting, okay? Because we have the Seven of Swords here, okay? This is planning, okay? This is lies, deceit, and trickery. This is someone planning. I'm hearing someone's demise. Take that as it resonates, but this is like I'm getting a very negative energy from that. okay? Now, in some cases, that could be someone planning a surprise, but your wedding is not a surprise, okay? You already know about your wedding. So there's these swords. This is some deceptive words, some deceptive something, some manipulation, word manipulation, okay? Take that into account. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, okay? Now I'm just taking it as I get it, okay? If you step into this connection that your gut is telling you shouldn't, okay? This is being left out in the cold, okay? You're going to be in a loveless marriage where you're with this person, but you still feel alone, okay? They may indulge in the nightlife, okay? But they want that security at home, if you get what I'm saying, okay? As I split the deck, okay? Now we have Six of Cups on the bottom, Nine of Pentacles here on the other side. And what this is telling me, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is a single energy, okay? This bird is communication. You're being made aware that you need to remain in the single energy, okay? This is her not having made the decision to become a wife yet, okay? So somebody needs to, before you expand, Three of Wands, on this marriage situation, before you make that commitment, you're going to have to follow your intuition, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is a single energy. This is the minor arcana, Empress, okay? The baby Empress. This is, and I don't even like this card that I see right here, okay? Let me finish with the Empress, okay? The baby Empress. Single and self-sufficient on her own, okay? This is someone who has made a name for herself, made a career for herself. She's sufficient, okay? Self-sufficient. Four of Pentacles here. Confirmation if you just heard that horn honk, okay? Horn honk again. If you do not walk away from this emotional attachment, okay? This is the position you'll be in, because this is the person, okay? No matter what you do, no matter what you put into this connection, it will never be enough for them, okay? And I don't know how this turned into a love reading, but this is somebody's message, okay? So if this does not resonate for you, maybe the message was simply in the first part of the reading, okay? But this is somebody's message. No matter what you do, no matter how much you give, no matter how much you put into this relationship, it will never be enough for them. Do you see this person's face? Okay. Now, 4444 on the timer. You're being protected at this time. That's why you're getting this reading. Now, I feel like this Six of Pentacles is past life connection, okay? This message has come through before. Your true counterpart is coming in, okay, to take you to where you need to be, okay? This energy is what's coming, okay? That is going into this sun, okay? This is the light at the end of the tunnel. Your true counterpart. Past life, soul connection, okay? Soulmate is coming in. This is what you need to walk away from, okay? Now I'm going to go into, let's see, Romance Angels. Very soon, it's at the bottom of the deck. And I feel wedding, okay? So somebody's wedding is very soon, okay? And like I said, because you feel like you've already made that commitment, you don't want to back out now. When I come through, usually it's because I am a messenger of warning, okay? So Like I said, somebody being awakened. Awaken to your journey, awaken to some type of truth. That is my job, okay? So be mindful. I just shuffled these cards and they're still at the bottom of the deck. They both showed up at the bottom of the deck. So, love yourself first. As I split the deck, you have to love yourself first. Put yourself first, okay? Because if you do not, you will end up in a connection, not even a connection, a situation that will not serve your best interest, that will not fulfill you. This is going to be a one-sided thing, okay? Remember this Four of Pentacles. No matter what you pour into this connection, it will never be enough, okay? You're going to feel like you are left out in the cold. Confirmation if you just heard that horn honk. You will be in a relationship feeling single, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Please show me. And this very soon card says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? Clearly decide what you want, not what anybody else wants. At this point, at this juncture here, okay, overall in life, you don't want to make decisions based off of how other people feel. But at this point right here, this is critical, okay? This is a critical message coming through. Like I feel it all in my solar plexus, like a nervousness, like a bad feeling, okay? So that may be how you're feeling, but you feel like it's too late to turn around now. It's not too late, okay? Don't worry about, I'm hearing cut your losses, okay? So, better to start over now than regret it later, okay? Regret haunts. Calling in your soulmate. Can't even make this up, okay? Whew, I got chills. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Your true counterpart is coming in, okay? Your true counterpart is coming in, okay? I'm just going to get a few cards from the Archangel, Six of Raphael, at the bottom of the deck. Confirmation, your soulmate is coming in. Six of Raphael is Six of Cups, okay? Same energy. Embrace your child, your inner child. Now, embrace your inner child, healing childhood woundings, okay? Somebody may feel like they don't want to turn back now because maybe you feel like this was going to create some type of stability for you that you did not have as a child, okay? Spirit is saying this is not your connection. This is not your true connection. So you're going to need to heal those wounds and understand that better is coming, okay? You will have what you need, but you need to first focus on self. Let go of any negative feelings you have towards an unstable home life, a rotten childhood, poor childhood. Somebody could have been poor, okay? I'm hearing someone being called rotten, okay? So you need to let go of those negative feelings, understanding that your soulmate is coming in. Whatever you've been asking for, praying for, wishing for, star energy. Stars are going to align for your soulmate to come in, okay? And you will have that successful, stable home life, that loving, nurturing home life, okay? Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Okay, so be mindful. And as I say, be mindful. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess is intuition, inner knowing that something better is coming. If you let what you're holding on to that's not good for you go, okay? Let that go in order to move forward. And like I'm getting the message of as soon as you let this person go, as soon as you let this, I'm hearing false marriage, as soon as you let that go, your soulmate is going to come in. Okay? Soon, very soon. You need to make sure that you're letting go and doing the healing simultaneously. It can be done, trust me. Okay? Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace, okay? Be at peace. The information you're getting will give you the peace, but you also have to take the action, okay? Don't be afraid to start over, okay? You cannot be afraid to start over. Someone's instincts are telling them that they need to turn around. Okay, that's why this energy is coming up. Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Don't be attached to the outcome. Oh, I was supposed to get married. Oh, I don't want to disappoint everybody. Oh, I'm losing money because now I have to cancel the venue. If that's what you're worried about, you can't bring this into fruition. Your true soulmate connection, okay? The wheel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Once you change your direction, the direction you're going into now, you will call in your soulmate, which brings in happiness, okay? Your true happiness. I'm seeing someone taking a mask off. Page of Raphael, Page of Cups energy. Now, this is the coming back around energy. We have soulmate energy, past life connection, okay? That is this energy. Something coming around that was already there, okay? So if this is not in fact past life connection, this could be someone you came in contact with in your childhood, okay? Just take it as it resonates, but there's a decision that needs to be made. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. And I'm going to go to the guidebook for this to end this reading before I get a postcard from Spirit to close it out, okay? Two of Michael says, it will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either overanalyzing the situation or hoping it will just go away. We spoke of that energy earlier. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. This will be an intuitively sound connection. The soulmate connection, okay? That just wanted to come out as I was reading. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. Search for middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. So this card speaks about not listening to your inner wisdom, spinning your wheels, suppressing your emotions, okay? So I think there is no need to pull any more cards. This Wheel of Fortune speaks of new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune energy. Once you begin to make the correct decisions, walk away from those things that do not serve you, you get your wheel spinning in the correct way, in the correct direction, which brings in your abundance and peace and happiness. Things that are destined for you. Soulmate connections are destined connections, okay? This is someone you have a soul contract with to meet in this lifetime, okay? And form this bond. So let's get a postcard from Spirit to close this out. And this postcard could be coming from passed over loved one, okay? Ancestor message. It could be a message from your guardian angels. So take that as it resonates. Passed over loved ones. Someone coming through with an important message for you. I'm being guided to take this one off the top. And I see this rabbit, okay? This rabbit speaks of abundance, but rabbit also speaks of fertility, okay? Someone may be pregnant at this time. That's why you feel like you can't turn around now. You still have time to turn around, okay? You have to think about the bigger picture. Look forward. Visualize a future. What future do you truly see with this current person? How do you see that future turning out? Okay, your higher self will give you the answers that you need. Okay, it says live your dreams. Excuse me. Somebody may feel like they can't speak their truth. Okay, you can't find the words to say in this situation, but you're going to have to make a decision. What is going to serve you best? Okay. It says, dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again? Full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned. We just spoke about someone coming back around, okay? Past life, soulmate connection. You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. Excuse me. So I feel like this is very well could be for someone a past connection, someone you came in contact with in the past, and you weren't ready for this relationship at that time. There's a lot of lessons you had to learn in the meantime, okay? This is your biggest lesson right now that you're having to learn. How to walk away and do what's best for you, okay? It says you thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. You'll be called in two directions, okay? And the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the charted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. Okay? Coming full circle, Wheel of Fortune, big bounty. Good luck, right time, perfect timing, being in alignment, okay? Fortune. And I'm hearing fame for someone. Okay, so this is just tying everything together. Everything, the whole message thus far, okay? And I just want to read this. Somebody don't want this message getting out. Okay? So it says, now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. And the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. Okay? So, with that, I want to say, if you are constantly in connections that you are sacrificing your happiness for, you definitely know which direction you should be moving into at this time. So with that being said, this is your message. This is your message of warning. This is your way out, okay? This is your decision. Follow your intuition. Take the message from your guides, okay, into deep consideration. Thank you for receiving your message, and take care.